There are many mysteries in our world that to this day have not been explained by modern science. For example, pyramids, Nazca lines, ancient texts. But one of the most fascinating is the Antikythera mechanism. It's an ancient device that was discovered at the bottom of the sea back in 1902 off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera. It dates back to around 200 BC, making it over 2,000 years old. What makes it so remarkable is that it's considered to be the world's first computer. The question is, how could such a sophisticated piece of technology have been created 2,000 years ago when the ancient Greeks didn't even have electricity? And just what was the purpose of this mysterious device? Join us today as we explore the secrets of the Antikythera mechanism and investigate how the ancient Greeks may have had more advanced technology than we give them credit for. What is the Antikythera mechanism? The Antikythera mechanism is a collection of ancient Greek artifacts that were discovered in an underwater shipwreck. These artifacts date back to the 2nd century BC and consist of a bronze frame with a series of gears and dials. It's believed that these artifacts once formed part of a larger device, possibly a complex astronomical calculator. When pieced together, the fragments reveal an incredibly intricate mechanism, much more complex than anything else found in ancient Greece. It's like finding an iPhone in the ruins of Pompeii. In fact, when it was first discovered, many experts believed it must have been a modern fake, but after further examination, it was confirmed to be genuine. So what exactly was this device used for? It appears to have been used for various purposes, including tracking astronomical phenomena, predicting eclipses, calculating the phases of the moon, and even keeping track of time. How does it work? The Antikythera mechanism is powered by a series of gears and dials that are driven by a crank on the side of the device. When the crank is turned, it causes a series of levers to move up and down, which in turn moves the hands on the dials. The device also has a number of pointers and scales that are used to read off the various astronomical and calendar data. It's important to note that this was all done without any form of electricity or battery. Instead, the device relied on the precise movements of the gears and dials to calculate and display the desired information. Who made it? We don't know for sure who created the Antikythera mechanism, but it's believed to have been made by a group of Greek scientists and engineers. At the time, ancient Greece was a center of scientific and intellectual activity, and the creators of the Antikythera mechanism were likely part of this thriving community. We do know that the device was created sometime before 70 BC, since it's mentioned in a letter by Roman statesman Cicero. However, the exact date and the identity of its creators remain a mystery. What makes it so special? The Antikythera mechanism is special because it represents a level of technological advancement that was far ahead of its time. It's a testament to the ingenuity and creativity of the ancient Greeks, and it provides us with a glimpse into their world and their understanding of the universe. It's also special because it's a reminder that there's still so much that we don't know about the past. There are still many unanswered questions about the Antikythera mechanism, and it's possible that future discoveries will shed new light on this fascinating artifact. Why is it important? The importance of the Antikythera mechanism can't be overstated. It's a vital piece of history that helps us to understand the development of science and technology. It shows us that the ancient Greeks were much more advanced than we give them credit for, and it serves as a reminder of the importance of preserving historical artifacts. It's also important because it challenges our assumptions about the timeline of technological advancement. Many people believe that complex technology only emerged in the last few hundred years. However, the Antikythera mechanism shows us that advanced technology was possible many thousands of years ago, unveiling the secrets of the past. Now that we've covered some of the basic facts about this amazing discovery, let's dive deeper into some of the more interesting aspects of the Antikythera mechanism. For example, researchers are still working to fully understand how the device was made. The gears and dials are incredibly intricate and precise, and it's not clear how the ancient Greeks were able to create such a complex mechanism without modern tools and technology. Some researchers believe that the device may have been produced using techniques that are now lost to history, such as the use of highly skilled craftsmen and specialized tools. Others believe that the ancient Greeks may have had access to technologies that we're not aware of, such as advanced metalworking techniques or astronomical instruments. Another interesting aspect of the Antikythera mechanism is the purpose for which it was created. As we mentioned earlier, the device appears to have been used for a variety of astronomical and calendar-related tasks, but it's not clear who would have used the device or how it was used in everyday life. Some researchers believe that the device may have been used by astronomers and scientists, while others believe that it may have been used by priests or other religious figures. It's also possible that the device was used for both scientific and religious purposes. Finally, the discovery of the Antikythera mechanism raises broader questions about the nature of technological advancement and the role of ancient civilizations in shaping our world. The device challenges our assumptions about the timeline of technological advancement, and it shows us that ancient civilizations were much more advanced than we give them credit for. It also raises questions about the relationship between science and religion in the ancient world and the role that astronomy played in shaping ancient Greek culture. As researchers continue to study the Antikythera mechanism, we can expect to learn more about these and other intriguing questions. The device is a reminder that there's still so much that we don't know about the past, and that there are still many mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Lost civilizations. The discovery of the Antikythera mechanism brings us to an important point in our discussion about ancient civilizations. It's crucial to remember that these ancient cultures were not primitive or unsophisticated. They were advanced civilizations with sophisticated technology and a deep understanding of the natural world. The ancient Greeks, for example, were skilled mathematicians, astronomers, and engineers. They developed the Pythagorean theorem, made significant advances in astronomy, and built impressive structures like the Parthenon. The Romans were skilled builders and engineers who constructed roads, aqueducts, and buildings that are still standing today. The Mayans developed a sophisticated writing system and a complex calendar and constructed impressive pyramids and temples. The Inca were master architects who built incredible stone structures and developed a unique system of roads. It's easy to look back on ancient civilizations from a modern perspective and underestimate their accomplishments. We tend to think of ancient cultures as primitive and backward, but the reality was much different. These ancient cultures were advanced in many ways, and their accomplishments are truly remarkable. It's also important to remember that ancient civilizations were not static. They changed and evolved over time. For example, the ancient Greeks were not the same people as the ancient Romans, and the Mayan civilization went through several distinct phases. Each civilization had its own unique culture, technology, and way of life. If you enjoyed this video, check out my other videos on ancient Greece or other ancient civilizations. Thanks for watching. Conclusion. The Antikythera mechanism is an incredible artifact that has captured the imagination of scientists, historians, and anyone who's lucky enough to see it. But it's not just a fascinating piece of history. The Antikythera mechanism also challenges our assumptions about the timeline of technological advancement and shows us that ancient civilizations were much more advanced than we give them credit for. As we continue to explore the secrets of the past, we can be inspired by the incredible discoveries that have already been made and the knowledge that there's still so much more to discover. Who knows what other mysteries and marvels await us in the distant past? Thank you for joining us on this journey through time. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe for more exciting adventures in history.